Welcome to Judo for the World. In this episode, we are in Georgia for the latest stage in the International Judo Federation's World Tour, the 2016 Tbilisi Grand Prix. Georgia's capital city is steeped in history and culture, and this was the third instalment of this annual competition. The country is judo crazy, and its fighters are household names. Both the crowd and the judoka help to create a special atmosphere that leads to drama. After some great memories over the last 2 years, the event moves to the new Sports Palace. We'll take a look at the world's top stars, including world number 1 Kim Polling, Brazil's Olympic hopeful Rafaela Silva, and Dutch superstar Noel van 't End. We'll see how the current crop of Georgian stars get on, and we take a unique look as to why Georgia is so strong in judo, by talking to their Olympic champions, world champions, and coaches about their heritage, fighting spirit, and chidaoba, their national wrestling, which transfers over so well to judo. We feature the top 3 Ippons from Tbilisi. And we finish with a cracking final in the under 73 kilograms category. But we start with the under 70 kilograms, where world number 1 Polling was looking to get back to the form that made her the most exciting fighter in women's judo in 2013. Ever since then, big things have been expected of Polling, and she heads to the Rio Olympic Games with the expectation of being the favourite for gold in her weight category. Here in Tbilisi, Polling had once again made it to the final, but she would be up against one of the emerging forces in the category, Posvit of France. Your commentator is former world champion Neil Adams.
King Polling, she knows that she is the number 1 in the world, but she can make mistakes. Oh, look at that! Posvit takes her down for a Yuko. So now she's going to have to come back. She will be able to do it, I'm sure, but look at that, driving Osoto there from Posvit. Has control of the head, didn't quite get her onto her back for the Ippon. So now Polling coming back. She's under pressure, coming up to the last minute. Can she do it? Yes, she can! And she counters her for Ippon. Posvit this time tries the same kind of technique, but Kim Polling sidesteps and drives her over onto her back. Good tewaza there from Polling. Look at the control she has on the upper part of the body. The leg comes in for the Uchimata and she just drives Posvit onto her back. It was well controlled. Kim Polling, still the number 1 choice for me for the Olympic Games.
In 2013 I did 31 matches, 32 matches, 31 I won and 29 with Ippon. And so that's quite high, and since I never had a year 2013 anymore. So of course that makes you doubt about yourself, what's going on, but yeah, I mean, what I was in 2013, I can never become again. I mean, then it was always, when Edith Bos stops, I can come, and then suddenly I was winning everything. But that behavior, I cannot have anymore, because I'm already the number 1 of the world for now 3 years or something, so I can never be that Kim anymore. And now I think I'm trying to accept that I will never have a year like 2013 anymore. But if I can have days like this, I am happy.
Polling's Dutch teammate van 't End, the top seed and world number 5 at under 90 kilograms, took the 2nd gold medal for the Netherlands, as he took apart Sweden's Nyman in the final. This Wazzari score, 2 minutes into the contest, was the decisive one, as van 't End moved up to world number 2 in the weight. Van 't End has well and truly put himself in the hat for an Olympic medal this summer. A 3rd gold medal for the Dutch came in the under 78 kilograms, as Steenhuis lost out to Dutch compatriot Verkerk in the final. The 3 golds meant that the Netherlands topped the medal table in Tbilisi. Israel's Or Sasson stopped Roy Mayer, making it 4 gold medals for the Dutch, when he threw him for a Yuko score in the final of the over 100 kilograms. One of the big hopes for a Brazilian Olympic gold medal this summer in Rio is Rafaela Silva, the 2013 world champion, who fights at under 57 kilograms. Silva put on a groundwork masterclass in Tbilisi, as she won all of her contests in Newaza. The first was a hold down. The second was a strangle. In her semi-final, it was another hold down, as she countered Rogic of Serbia, before moving straight into an Ippons scoring Osaikomi. But she saved her best for the final, as she showed devastating transition from standing to groundwork, putting on a flying Jujigatami armlock against Jakova of Kosovo. Silva is getting back to her very best and looks to be a good bet for a medal in Rio. Georgia is one of the world's leading judo nations. With an ancient tradition in their national wrestling, chidaoba, and a formidable fighting spirit, the country has produced an Olympic champion in the last 3 games. The men's team are the 2013 World Team Champions and are led by 2014 world champion and world number 1 Avtandil Chirkishvili, who unfortunately was not competing in Tbilisi this year. Judo for the World had the chance to speak to him and some of the biggest names in Georgian judo history.
Judo for Georgia is very special for Georgian people, and because of they have fighting spirit, and it's very necessary thing in judo. You know, if you have this, you are so strong. And same time, we have our traditional wrestling, chidaoba. It gives us so much experience. Science like maybe so many years ago it started, and it's in the blood in Georgians. So this fighting spirit and chidaoba, these together made Georgian judoka strong in the world.
Judo has always been a popular sport in Georgia, and people really love it here. It's a part of our culture and character. Judo is in our spirit, in our blood. Also, we have Georgian wrestling, chidaoba, a similar sport to judo. This helps us be strong in judo and successful internationally.
Judo is a sport that we Georgians can learn easily. Judo is in our character. We love the spirit of fighting and to achieve results. Also, we are hard workers. Without that, it's impossible to be successful in this sport. Chidaoba helps us with our judo a lot, because it's very similar to judo. Many children and young people do chidaoba in many of the villages across the regions of Georgia, and then they move to judo and have very good technique. As in judo, in Georgian chidaoba, you are not allowed to touch the legs. There are many similarities between the two.
In the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens, when I became the first Olympic champion after the independence of Georgia, of course, this was a real special feeling. I really can't explain in words the emotions I had at that moment. Happiness, success, I don't know, everything for me, for my family and for my country.
In 2004, we got first Olympic champion, and at the same time there was a big problem. I mean, international program, some war was there, and it was very important at the time because of this gold medal united our nation, and this was very important for us. And it was very difficult, and I'm proud that this was the judo player who get it, Zviada Uridis. So it was really honor for us to do it. So, and same time for me it was very important because of it's happened in my in front of my eyes. You know, everything I felt. I couldn't achieve Olympic gold medal, but I feel like I was the Olympic champion. It was very good.
This is the third Grand Prix in Tbilisi now, and it's very important for the development of judo in our country. This is a special event for Georgian fans. Many of them look forward to it for months, waiting to see judo stars and, of course, members of the Georgian judo national team. It's always special to compete in front of a home crowd and to be in our homeland. Our fans don't have a chance to travel to be with us at international tournaments, so the Grand Prix in Tbilisi gives them the possibility to come and see real high-level judo.
We got so big support from IGF since last year. We got some financial support for our countryside coaches. This was very important, over hundreds of $1,000s. And also we get 11 mat, and it's helped for us, and it pushed that, I already mentioned, our program is to open new dojo, and we started with this, and now we're getting more and more. Also, this Grand Prix is very important for us, and I would like to thank IGF, especially Mr. Marius Wieser, because he gave us chance to have organized such a nice event here in Georgia. It is very honor for us, and of course big responsibility. That's why we are trying to keep this level highest and highest.
One of Georgia's outstanding fighters in the Grand Prix was Vaja Margvelashvili in the under 66 kilograms. In his opening contest, he blew away the favourite, top seed and former world champion Zantaraya of the Ukraine, with a stunning Kosotogari for Ippon. That was followed by this huge Osotogari in his next fight. A third Ippon came from Margvelashvili in the semi-final, as he foot-swept Israel's flicker onto his back. He couldn't complete a full house of Ippons in the final, but was very close, with this Kosotogari against Italy's Basile, scoring a Wazari. It was the decisive score for the Georgian. A great, action-packed performance from him. The remarkable story of Georgia's Beka Gviniashvili continues, as he tries to qualify for Rio at the higher weight of under 100 kilograms. Once again, Gviniashvili was taking apart his taller and heavier opponents in Tbilisi. First of all, holding Russia's Bisultanov for Ippon, before burying Portugal's Fonseca with a huge counter-attack. However, in the semi-final, Sweden's Martin Pacek fought Gviniashvili very well. This Wazari score with 2 minutes to go proved decisive, as Pacek relegated Gviniashvili to a bronze medal contest, as he went through to the final. In the final, he faced Marjub of Iran. Pacek lured Marjub into a trap, giving the impression he was tired, before launching a stunning Uchimata to score Ippon and secure the gold medal. Gviniashvili, meanwhile, used Georgia's most popular and successful technique, Uranagi, in his bronze medal contest against Uzbekistan's Kurbanov, to the delight of the home crowd. It keeps Gviniashvili's hopes of a place in Rio alive. And should he qualify, there is a growing belief that he could be in and around the medals. But the day belonged to the man who stopped him, Sweden's Pacek.
it's magical. You know, player of the day, and I throw everyone on Ippon. It's really wonderful, especially here in Georgia. I think everybody breathes judo because it's so big. You have big stars like Lipartiliani, you have Becca, you have the guys. So it's really nice to win the competition here.
In the lightest male weight of under 60 kilograms, Uzbekistan's Uraz Boev won the gold medal, as he put away former world silver medalist Dashtabar of Mongolia in the final with this drop Sianagi. Meanwhile, at the lightest female weight of under 48 kilograms, Romania's Ungureanu came out on top against Guinea-Bissau's Lima. The points for winning gold moved Ungureanu from world number 13 into the coveted top 8 of the under 48 kilogram rankings. Up one weight, and it was Italy's Giuffrida who beat Israel's Cohen to the under 52 kilogram title, with this drop Sianagi in golden score. The under 63 kilograms final was a war between Austria's Unterwersacke and Great Britain's Howell. And it was this moment that proved decisive, as Unterwersacke first threw her opponent before pinning her and forcing a submission for Ippon. At the heaviest female weight of over 78 kilograms, the gold medal was won by Kyra Sayet of Turkey. Now let's take a look at Judo for the World's top 3 Ippons from Tbilisi. In third place was this effort from Hungary's Caracas in the under 57 kilograms bronze medal contest. A great example of Tayatoshi, as Caracas catches the ankle of her opponent. In second place was this fantastic combination technique of Ouchigari to Kosotogari, performed by Mongolia's Dashtavar in the semi-final of the under 60 kilograms category. The first technique breaks the balance, with the second technique finishing off the job. And in top spot is this amazing effort from Russia's Kubetsov in the under 81 kilograms final.
Kubetsov has the lapel. Sodi Surikamigoshi! Oh, that was brilliant! Wow, that was Ippon for me. Wasari given by the referee, changed though to Ippon, and that was a brilliant opportune Sodi Surikamigoshi from Kubetsov. That was amazing. He had the lapel grip, and, well, he came across, didn't he, to try and grip up the Georgian, but Sodi Surikamigoshi there, and Kubetsov just plants him onto his back. Look how he launches forwards. That was Kubetsov's cue, and he takes the sleeve, the hips come across, a slight readjustment there from Kubetsov, and he just plants him onto his back for a great Ippon and the gold medal.
And finally, to the under 73 kilograms category, where Georgia were hopeful for another gold medal, as world number 5 Tatlashvili was looking to defend his title from Tbilisi last year. Tatlashvili started quickly, throwing Krasas of Cyprus in just over a minute with this Ouchigari. In his next contest, he found himself in some difficulty, as Brazil's Contini threw him for an early Wasari. Tatlashvili had it all to do. And the Georgian did just that, piling on the pressure until Contini gave him the opening. He didn't refuse it, attacking with Uchimata and scoring Ippon to send the Sports Palace into raptures. In the semi-final, Tatlashvili overcame Greece's Azoidis, countering his weak attack and moving straight into an Ippon scoring hold-down. Tatlashvili was into the final. Georgia showed their strength in depth at the weight, as both bronze medals were won by Tatlashvili's teammates. The first was taken by Gigani, who produced a great hip throw against Azoidis. And the second was won by their reigning Olympic champion, Shavdatuashvili, who pulled off a quite remarkable uranagi against Contini. The Georgian crowd erupted. However, as it currently stands, it looks like Shavdatuashvili may miss out on the 2016 Olympic spot to his teammate Tatlashvili.
Tatlashvili against Gambatar, and this crowd are really up for this. What a crowd, what an atmosphere here. Tatlashvili, of course, the winner last year, so his second successive final. And I tell you, they're all up for this. Gambatar, though, on great form all day. Tatlashvili down by a chido, so under a little bit of pressure. The crowd starting to get behind him, though. So, oh, beautiful Sianagi attempt there from Gambatar, and he's ahead on attacks. And it's a second penalty there for Tatlashvili. And the crowd don't like that, but, well, they're not out there, are they? It's Tatlashvili now under pressure. Left-handed fighter. Looking to get that arm over the top. So typical of the Georgians! Oh! Osoto! Osoto, and he's taken him down. The crowd have gone mad. He gets a Wazari, and now Yushiro Kazagatami. Can he hold him? Just 15 seconds he's got to hold him for. And I tell you, the atmosphere in here, we can't hear the Wazzetti Ippon, but the crowd tell you everything. The atmosphere amazing. He's got two fingers up there saying, that's the second time. And I am representing you, Georgia. And he loves it. The fact that he's got all of his supporters there in the crowd. That Osoto there pulled out of nowhere. He wasn't going to let go of it when he hit the ground. And now, well, this is going to put him up to world number 4 going into the Olympic Games. And the incredible thing is, they have 3 people on the rostrum, the Georgians. What an event this has been. The atmosphere beyond belief.
First of all, I am very happy, and this really is a special feeling for me, because this Grand Prix was held in Tbilisi, and I competed in front of my people and home crowd. This is my second gold medal at the Tbilisi Grand Prix. I am so happy that I could give happiness to my fans and all the Georgian people. When I looked to the crowd, I was thinking that there was no way I could lose this final. I said to myself, come on, you are in your country, you have to find it in yourself to give everything for the win. The atmosphere gave me additional power. I was losing by 2 penalties, and I just wanted to throw, and I managed to. It's amazing because with my victory, I made my country and people happy.
So 3 fighters on that rostrum there, just showing what depth Georgia have in the under 73 kilograms. And I think it will be Tatlashvili that will be on that plane to Brazil, to the Olympic Games.
Well, that's it from Tbilisi. Polling is the favourite for Rio. Pacek surprised everyone to take gold. Silva is peaking, just at the right time. And Tatlashvili gave Georgia what it needed. Join us next in Turkey for the 2016 Samsun Grand Prix.